Hello everybody, welcome back to Sarah Plays Malekith in Immortal Empires, and we are maybe going to go after Grombrindle. I'm not sure, I'm really nervous about that, but one thing I just wanted to mention is I'm sorry for everybody who was excited about my Throt campaign. It's not dead, it's just with the patch, the old world mod is still out of date, so I'm just going to wait until they bring that up to date, which I don't know when that will be, but I should have known. I didn't know there was a patch coming. I should have thought like, oh yeah, maybe there's updates I should check before I start this new campaign and do one video and then can't go further. But for now, we'll just stick with Malekith and see. Hopefully this doesn't crash and burn. But let's see. I started off by doing growth. What is this? Recruitment cost and melee attack. I think that's going to be useful in this early game, so I will go with this to start, but growth is also very important for me, so I don't want to forget about that. This is construction cost. Oh, minus 20% is nice, and some income, so I'm not mad about that. Alright, these are all the Skaven, which I did a peace treaty with the Skaven, although this may not be Skaven, because there's also Torox down here. So it may not be Skaven at all of these ruins, but I did a peace treaty with, I can't even remember, Septic, is that the clan? And they're at war with Grombrindle, so I'm hoping that we can do like a 1-2 punch, although I should know better than to rely on allies, Skaven allies. So I have a bunch of Dark Shards, and I have some Dread Spears, I've got the Blackguard. I feel like I need more melee infantry, but I might just do one of each. Like a Bleak Sword and Dark Shards, because Dark Shards are pretty good, so... Oh, I totally was going to do this differently, because I'd mentioned last time I was going to move up to here and then recruit so that I was a little bit closer to where Grombrindle is. And like I said before, I really don't want to fight him at the Elder Spire. Right now it only has 6 units though. That's not too bad. Plus his army. I don't know if Cazador might be embedding into his army. It's hard to say. Alright, I don't want any of that to start. So, I don't think there's too much else we can do this turn. Just gotta see what happens. I could raid, but then I'm afraid of him attacking me and me being winded. Although typically dwarves don't have a ton of campaign movement, so I may be able to retreat in cases like that, but the other thing I would like to do is try to ambush. Okay, so Armor of Midnight is... Oh, High Elves. I do want that armor, but I just don't know when I'm going to be able to go up against the High Elves. Alright, do I try this battle at Elder Spire?
Perfect for an ambush. Moving. I am the White Dwarf.
Yeah, it does not look like he added...
Heir of an alien.
It doesn't look like he added Cazador into his army, because he had 16 units before.
A perfect hunting ground. Dread King.
Oh, now I can't get there. Pooh, did I mess up my movement? I probably messed up the movement. That's stupid. That's so dumb. Alright, well, we're gonna try to... 40% chance of ambushing. Yeah, that's gonna go over well. I don't think there's anything. Harganeth.
Make haste. I have right.
Alright, we'll do Harganeth. And that's it. The thing is, though, Grombrindle's not at war with me, so I don't think he's going to outright attack me. I'm going to probably have to declare war on him, and then probably I'm going to get attacked by somebody else on the other side of my territory, and then I'm going to be like, why? But like I've said before, Grombrindle is a big threat to me, so I really want to take him out early before he gets to be too strong. And I'm mad that I couldn't just attack him because I was a dweeb with my movement, because I would have attacked him before he could recruit those other probably 2 guys into his army. It's 3 guys, man. 2. 160. My dark shards are 125, so he outranges me, which
You know who I am?
stinks.
Our enemies shall tremble.
My lady did level up though, so there's that. Hecardi's blessing. But I really want Burning Head. Alright, so let's see. They're at war with Flame Gullets and Septic. Let's see. Trade settlement. Declare war. Join war against the Ancestral Throng to get 1,232. I mean, that's better than nothing, so I'm going to regret this. I'm definitely going to regret this.
Attack.
Okay, so close defeat, that's what I had expected. I think, yeah, it's just gonna be this battle. I'm gonna try to encircle though. I know people are like, you shouldn't do that, but I'm going to. Meanwhile, I don't think there's anything I can build here until her Cauldron next turn. My control is not ideal. I could do control +4, but I'm not at the point yet where I feel like I have to do that. Should I spend the money on this? Fine. I want to try to keep Malice alive. He's not really doing much over there, so we'll see. Now, I imagine they're going to fight back and we're going to have to fight this battle, and I'm scared. Because Grombrindle is very difficult to beat. Yeah. Now it says decisive defeat. Oh, because he had a reinforcing army. See, this is why you shouldn't... This is why you shouldn't, encircle. What do we got here? So these guys... Alright, so there's a couple of things I could do. I could try to fight this as is. It's going to be very difficult. Or I can try to retreat. Alright, I'm going to save it. This might be a battle we have to do several times. It's hard to say. I want to fight it just to see how this goes. I have a feeling this is going to be a dumpster fire. So, yeah, we'll give it our best shot. I really have to try to take them out before they hit my front line, though. If these guys do anything to me, I'm in major trouble. They've only got 2 Quarrelers. Those are the guys that have a farther range than me, and they're gonna be annoying. But they're not armor piercing because this is not Thoric. Thoric is what gives them armor piercing. And I'm on the downhill slope. It's not ideal terrain. But I likely will have the ability to reposition because they're probably going to wait for their reinforcements. Alright, I don't know how I'm gonna do this exactly.
The merciless host.
Yeah, this is gonna suck.
Dread spears.
Don't expect too much from me, everybody. Alright, this is just
Dark shards.
workshopping. Yeah, this isn't gonna go well. The nice thing is I do have the chariots that are faster than probably anything in their army, so there's that.
The Witch King.
Okay, so let's see here. Let's try to move these guys. Looks like they're sending those guys. Oh, they're just like huddled over there. That's very odd. So they have a range of 125. They have a range of 60. If I can... Oh, no, I almost would rather try to... Oh, they've got Quarrelers set up with enhanced range. Alright, I have the Dark Conduit. Explosion does not affect friendly troops. I have 3 uses of that, so I could try...
On to slaughter.
Do they have army abilities? I didn't even look, honestly. Should have, but didn't.
Dark elves.
Let's see. I feel like I'm gonna want to position something like this. Yeah, this is gonna be a massacre. I feel like I am not confident about this at all.
Carnage awaits.
Dwarf warriors, minor blasting charges. I'd like to get the iron drakes, but those quarrelers are gonna get me. Quarrelers are gonna get me. Although, do I have... What are the scariest? I feel like iron drakes are the scariest, but this is... Alright, hold up. 1 second. Huge explosion area, good against armor. Vigor per second. I'm gonna... I can't cast it on them. Why? Do I cast it on... Oh, because it has a radius? No! No, 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 no.
Forward! Advancing! Murder awaits! To destruction!
Guess I
Onwards
can't.
To murder! Going! Druki, forward!
It's like I was
Onward!
hoping that I could
Moving out!
fire while moving.
Advance, Druki!
So it must be I cast it on myself. Yeah. So it doesn't affect my guys.
On to
But it's almost like a
slaughter!
suicidal thing.
Going to destruction! Murder awaits! Forward! Carnage awaits!
Okay, we're starting to get into
Advancing!
lines here.
Onwards to murder! Moving out! Onward! Going! Advancing!
Alright, I'm gonna have to be careful with chariots because they will most definitely die. Alright, they're sending just quarrelers out, and that's a very interesting choice. Go, chariots, go!
Murder awaits! Advance, Druki! Onward! To destruction! Advancing!
I also have the problem of ammunition.
To murder! Carnage awaits! Onward! Going!
It's
Murder
gonna
awaits!
hurt my chariots. I shouldn't be
Moving
doing
out!
this.
Advance, Druki! Druki, forward! Make them bleed! On
No,
to
they're...
slaughter!
Oh, their guys are coming.
Carnage awaits!
They're gyro bombers, gyrocopters, the brimstone guns. Not ideal. Alright, I do have Chill Wind. Fireball is a pretty far-reaching spell. It's probably gonna hit.
Attend me!
Yeah, the terrain. Just even the most itty-bitty little things. Even this spell is not ideal.
Servant of Hecate!
I lust for slaughter!
Alrighty, this is gonna stink. He's like all spread out here. What are you doing?
We are ready!
Malekith!
Have Malekith come a little bit closer and maybe scare him.
Setting forth.
Dark shards! Dealers in death! Battle pills!
Onward! Spreading misery!
The Dark Shard should be able to
Moving out!
do a lot of
Carnage
damage.
force. Advancing!
Yeah,
Death
that's what I
awaits.
thought.
Dark shards! Murder awaits! End them!
Move these guys up a little bit.
It is done! Dark elves! Slash! Kill!
Okay, they're focused on Malekith right now.
Battle calls! On to slaughter! Dread spears! Understood!
Yeah, I was like, that's gonna hurt quite a bit.
Battle ready.
If I can
Carnage
escape.
waits. Onwards to murder.
They're wavering. Oh, they're gonna bomb me. Okay, no, they're not.
Forward. The merciless host. Dread spears.
Okay.
The merciless
So
host. Hack, cut. Massacre them.
okay, Malekith is doing okay so far. That one unit, not so much.
Battle ready. Dog shots. Orders understood.
Yeah, this is bad. Bad news bears. I'm focusing too much on them on the side.
Blood for Cain.
Okay, pause for a second. Alright, we're starting to hit up there, guys. Do I send Malekith in? I feel like that's very stupid.
Black guards. Battle ready. Understood.
Oh yeah, I knew I was gonna get melted by that.
Hack, cut. Nagarothi.
Yeah, that
Onwards to
sucks.
murder.
That really sucks.
Chariots. Slaughter them. Pull back.
Alright. Yeah, so I'm not doing a very good job of using my abilities. The burning head, which could maybe just here. Problem is,
Massacre them.
yeah,
Pull back. No survivors. Withdraw.
I could take a damage her. Yeah, this isn't gonna. Okay,
Dark shots. Back.
I let them
No mercy.
do their thing, and that killed me. I let them
Hear
get their
my words.
their who's it, what's it's,
Nagarothi.
what's the word? Oh my gosh, they're flamethrower guys. Who are those? Iron Drakes.
Pull back.
Sister of the Dark Convent.
And Grombrindle is not gonna. I mean, Malekith is. Alright. Okay. We're gonna just call this a failed experiment. And I warned you guys. I told you that this was gonna be a failure. I called it. I knew it was gonna be bad. I just, for whatever reason, I'm just not good at these battles. I don't even know if it's worth rematching. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try a rematch. I don't think I can win though. Not with all of the heroes, not with the two armies. I had a better chance if I would have just fought that first battle without the extra army that has another hero in it, but whatever. Alright, let's try this again. This time, I wonder if I should focus over here.
Merciless warriors. Cold-blooded killers.
Alright, let's try a different tactic. I wonder if I should try to get here before...
Fear my wrath. Show no
Alright, this is again going to be a social experiment. Social experiment? No. Not a social experiment. A thought experiment? I don't know. I would love to burning head, but I just don't have the winds for that. Okay, hold up. Whoa! Okay. Got Malekith, who could just this spell down the line. And then dodge it. And then she... Yeah, we don't have the winds for that.
All shall tremble.
Eager for battle.
Alright, that is gonna stink. So yeah, this is...
Malekith, I depart.
I thirst.
Dealers in death.
Yeah, because he's... Okay, this is not the way either.
True heir of Anarion. Hear my words.
I'm gonna just suicide bomb with Malekith.
Battle ready. Understood.
So I can't get to them, but they can get to me.
The merciless host.
Okay. Maybe you guys focus on
Bleak swords. Hack, cut, Druki. Dark shards. Slash, kill.
Okay, so we don't have any burning head.
The Witch King.
Chariots. Pull back. Hack, cut. Make them bleed.
He's taking like no damage.
Terror and death. Destroy.
Eager.
The merciless host. On to slaughter. Nagarothi.
I have such terrible,
Eager for battle.
terrible, what's it?
Back.
Leadership in Dark Elves.
Sorceress of Grund. All shall suffer.
Merciless warriors. Onwards to murder. Terror and death. Withdraw. Without question. We are ready.
Okay,
Fear
so...
me.
Sorceress of Grund.
Okay, I do have a burning head, so I could try to burning head somebody here. Oh, I don't even know where's a good line to do it. This is like such a good group of it. If I could just get a burning head down that line.
I lust for slaughter.
Okay.
Dark shards. Slaughter them. Back. Attack. Nagarothi. Slay them. Dark elves. Back. Druki. Without question.
Malekith.
Can I just, like, right there? Just fireball right in front of me?
Sister of the Dark Convent.
Dark shards.
Yeah, no, there's no way. There's no way.
Attack.
Literally no way. His melee missile resistance plus 15. Yeah, it's just crazy.
Druki.
He's gonna be like the hardest one to try to kill. Yeah, when I try to play as Grombrindle up against Malekith, I like can't do it. So, alright. I'm gonna reload my save, my quick save, and then I'm gonna retreat and we'll just I knew this was a mistake. We'll just see what we can do. So bear with me, we're gonna reload and we'll try again. Okay, so we're picking back up here and I'm gonna try retreating. I'm gonna get chased down though. Or not, maybe not. So now I'm wondering if I should start building another army. Because typically what I do in these games is I only stick with one army for a while, but I wonder if I should have two armies. And run more of a, not a deficit in my economy, but just like run a little more tightly. Because a lot of people say, oh, control -10, fantastic. A lot of people are like, oh yeah, I always have a negative economy for a long time. Do I have my shades building here? I do. So I kind of want to get shades. Dreadlord, Supreme Sorceress. I think I want to go with a Supreme Sorceress of... So these chicks have more melee attack, melee defense, armor, melee attack, weapon strength. I'm going to go with Plyatus. They have better starting loyalty.
Supreme Sorceress of Grund.
And then you guys were saying that like the
Supreme
master
Sorceress of Grund.
is good. Campaign movement range, weapon strength, confident. Leadership. I mean, leadership is good. This one's kind of good. The campaign movement range is also pretty good. I'm gonna go with this guy.
Master Druki.
Okay, and then I'm just gonna get some shades. It's so expensive. And get one shade. But I'm planning on.
This is real military might.
I'm planning on putting them into Malekith's army. Slave income generated. Slaves minus 15 with 23 or more slaves. So the slave income is better. Alright, let's just go for it.
Lord of the Black Tower.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to
Preparing an
ambush. We're gonna back up just a little bit. I do have Remamute here.
All hail Hornedrat.
We're not buddies. He wants to be buddies. I don't really want to be buddies with him. Because normally I would wipe them out. So I feel like I'm going to not do non-aggression with him, but I'm hoping that he will maybe be helpful in going after the dwarves. Skaven early game versus dwarves early game. Skaven have a big disadvantage, in my opinion at least. Alright, so is he ambushing me? Because I feel like he's ambushing me. Alright, Remamute, go on in. Leroy Jenkins this, please. Soften him up for me. Where'd you go? Are you ambushing too? Part of me wonders, should I play the defensive game? So, recruit 30 units, Banner of Murder. Alright, so here's the thing. I could play... Because I don't know that I see... Well, that's right. Grombrindle can underway. So he could make it over to Harkaldra. But I'm just trying to think. If I played the defensive game and tried to lure him out, that's never really worked for me in the past. So now I have a slave deficit.
Dark Seeress.
I'll take care of it. My time. My talents.
Okay. Well...
Malekith.
If I
I accept.
go back here, this will help control and construction cost. Doesn't help control a lot though.
Forbidden magic.
This is what growth, yeah. But I almost feel like I need to worry more about Dread Spears. Their leadership is so bad. Okay, so we have speed, recruit rank, leadership. Yeah, that's what I need is leadership for all of those guys. Shades not included though. Shades are over here. Where the heck are shades? Are they here? Yeah, naval training. I've always thought it was weird that shades were included in naval training because when I read the Malice Chronicles, the Malice Darkblade books, shades were like in the woods and stuff and fought beastmen more. I don't remember them being like a naval thing. So that's weird. And Dark Riders, like, don't see them being under naval training, but what do I know? Control casualties. I'm gonna go with growth. We're not off to a great start, everybody. This is kind of classic Grand. So, you know what? I'm gonna go for it.
Who seeks the dark convent?
I'm gonna go through it. I feel like that's what Malekith does. Malekith is all about the
By the god of murder, I've
Confederation, I
skills
feel
to
like,
show.
so.
Supreme
Atherlos.
sorceress of Grond.
I could have her do that. I'm gonna have these guys just kind of hanging out and about though. So Ashrak. Valkia must have just taken Ashrak, which means I probably am making an enemy of
What is your
Valkia.
dark purpose?
Not ideal, but at least I'm making more money now, right? Control. I think I'm gonna get rid of this building. And I think that's all, as I just confederated those 3 right there. So if Valkia could go, like, fight somebody else, that would be fantastic, but I think I'm, like, ripe for the pickings right now, so... Alright, nothing else that we can do over here. I have already dilly-dallied so much that this is gonna be bad, because I foresee Valkia declaring war on me, and then I'm in trouble because I can't fight this war on 2 fronts. I'm trying to think, would I rather fight Valkia or Grombrindle? Probably Valkia, because they don't have any ranged units really. And they're not nearly as heavily armored. They're more like damage. So I feel like I would have better success up against Khorne. Oh boy. Alright, well, this didn't go the way that I had hoped it would. So let's see. Let's have Maud Thekian.
My time, my talents.
I guess I'll embed him back in Atherlos. Or no, he wasn't in Atherlos' army.
Supreme dark magic.
And then
Of Cain.
Malekith is gonna sit
My
here.
cruelty knows no limits.
I'm just gonna let him get stronger though.
I am the Witch King.
Well.
Unrestrained.
This is 500, so I could get rid of these guys. Just keep...
Mother of the Dark Convent.
I should have checked to see what their traits are. Resilience. Horde and fighting. Weapon master. Oh, this is the guy I recruited.
Sorceress.
So leadership and melee attack and army. That's not bad.
Feel my
And then
power.
his is just immune to psychology and leadership. I'm going to...
What do you seek?
And what is she? Shadowcaster, which she's
All-powerful
Shadowcaster.
sorceress.
I don't need 2
Chosen
Shadowcasters.
of Hecate.
So I'm going to... Forgive me, everybody, but I need the money.
Sorceress of the Dark
Oh, my
Convent.
slaves. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. The slaves are so bad. Income generated. Let's go for that. And then you can
Supreme sorceress
get
of Gra.
another shade unit. And a dark shard. Why not?
Powerful.
We're just going to run our economy into the ground. All right, let's end this turn and see what happens. Please, Valkia, don't do it to me. I should look to see if Valkia is at war with anybody else. And just hope that maybe she's at war with Crone. I don't know with Pleiades if I could somehow...
Myself deeply intrigued by you.
Non-aggression pact. See, I don't know about that, bro. I don't think I want to go that route. Yeah, I don't know with these 2 armies if I could somehow get Grombrindle to... Yeah. Is your
Mother of
loyalty
the
low?
Dark Convent.
It's not that low. But sorry, I need to end it, but I didn't know if there were... Oh man, she had a lot of people that were in her army, because I think her faction leader is this lady, isn't it? Maybe not. I'm not sure who the faction leader of this army was, but all right. So now he's almost got...
I have no time for this.
Oh no, maybe he doesn't. But if these guys can raid him and not me, that would be nice.
I am a rune lord,
Bleh.
not some smith.
I don't know, guys. This is going to be rough. I will have to ruminate on this and think about how we want to proceed. I should have just gone with it and, I don't know, try to fight it over and over. I'm not sure. But anyway, that's an issue for another time. For now, we will end it here, having accomplished literally nothing except a confederation, which maybe is not that bad. But we'll see how things go in the next one. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you come back and see me in the next one.